What's going on, everybody? Welcome to part 8 of my Birth of America 2 Wars in America series here. Last I left, I got the French up to New England, Rochambeau's army, along with Washington's Continentals. Um, and we have a big choice to make. So, as you can see, the British brought up a majority of their force. I lost the last battle. Uh, oh, we surrendered to Great Britain. Oh, that's not good. Losing 3 units. They gained 15 victory points. Wow, that's not good. And that's all because of this guy's fault. Sullivan. Sullivan is really bad. But so I have an idea here. What I'm thinking, I brought Rochambeau up, and he was supposed to combat Burgoyne, but Burgoyne's not doing anything. He's literally just sitting in up there. He's not even engaging this little um, small town that I have here. I can't move him because he decides they're all locked for some reason. I don't know why. Now I have Rochambeau, right? And I have Washington here. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is attacking with both Rochambeau's army. Geez, he had a lot more troops coming in. I remember it was like he had 6,900. He's down by 2,000 men, so quite a bit. My wife was texting me. So what I'm thinking of doing is I want to see if I can combine these two armies. Yes, I can. But it becomes Rochambeau's army, 1871. I guess Rochambeau what do you call it? Performs Washington. I mean, they have pretty much the same stats. Um, but with Rochambeau leading the attack, there's a chance we could win, and because there's French regulars there. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna see, give that a shot. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I think this would be very good. Maybe I can have. I wonder if they can do like a bombardment. I don't think they can. You cannot bombard this fleet, but gun range is too short. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna hit Clinton with Rochambeau, and we're gonna see how that works out. It looks half and half because they got a lot of units, as you can see. Second foot, 27 foot. These are all British regulars. I have a number of Continentals, but also I have a lot of militia. I have a lot of cannon. I have 76 cannon. I know I have more than the British. But if I hit them and I could push them out, that'll change the war. And obviously, the war here is not as favorable as I was going to hope it was going to be. This guy's still besieged at a power of 128. They still outnumber me. Food is pretty much all gone. So I have no choice but to kind of come out. And they have this British force here. I'm probably going to lose Savannah. That's not good. All right. Oh, this is not good, man. Guys, what do I do, man? What do I do? $62. Are you out of your bloody mind? $62 still. 2,600 men with some cannon. All right, let me look over this news here just to see where we're at. Oh, by the way, like, subscribe. If you can hit the thanks button below and donate what you can. I don't know if you guys if you watch my previous videos. Uh, um, I've been out of work for about almost 4 months now. I think I have I'm waiting to hear back from a job. I've been checking my emails all day today. I had another interview today. So I'm hoping good things. So, yeah. Battle occurred. This one was a draw. So since it was a draw, I'm gonna I'm gonna do a hold at all costs kind of thing. Okay. Hopefully that helps. I wonder if I separate these units. I'm just curious. No, it's not gonna make a difference. Great Britain captured a harbor in Warrenton. I don't care. They got 144 power. Jeez, man. I don't even know what to do with Sumter's brigade. 25 days. Let's go there. See if we could beat the British there and try to take this little Salisbury city here. Maybe we take Charlotte. I don't know. There's not much we can do. Yeah. See, I don't understand. We succeeded in retreating from a battle in Westchester after taking 20 hits. I'm assuming there was zero national morale lost. I should have probably held at all costs, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? Putnam's corps has arrived. Harper over there. Allen's brigade. I don't even know where Montgomery is. I don't even know if Montgomery is still alive. We won. That's good. John Sullivan's now active over here. Marquis de Lafayette is now active. Schuyler. Horseneck. So it shows like everybody's active. Ooh, look, has been blamed for suffering heavy losses. So even if I do a defend, I suffer heavy losses. They reduce Washington's rank. I think he was like a 1 or a 2. Now he's down to a 4, which is the equivalent of what? Sullivan's a 4, right? No, 3. So Sullivan technically outranks George Washington at this point. You see, he's removed. You believe that? Well, I guess probably he's removed because he's inside this army. But I want the whole joint force to attack. That's why. We'll separate them afterward. Has been congratulated. Congratulated. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to pack up these French forces, definitely. The problem is also is like the Spanish don't give me control of the units, you know? Like, look at this. And they haven't sent any expeditionary forces overseas. It's like, come on, you know? Look at this. They need to send me more. Like, I understand they fought the French and Indian War, but I need more. Look at all these people locked. Everybody's locked. Unbelievable. How long would it take to send artillery there? 66 days. Why it takes so long, I don't know. All right. Now the trick here is, should I do an all-out attack or sustained attack? I think I'm going to do sustained just in case. It'll take me about 6 days to get there. Now, that'll give the British enough time to kind of head north. I got 14,000 men, 76 cannon. I know the British have more. In fact, let me actually double check what the British have because, I mean, I can do that. Where was that battle? In the 30s, right? Hillsborough, Westchester. Okay. They have 19,000 and 32 cannon. Well, I guess that answers that question. We're not going to attack. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, "Dude, just do it." No. I'm not insane. 14,000 men against you. Oh, you have to have 3-to-1 odds. I'm not insane. I'm not insane, and I'm not crazy enough. And since a number are militia that are going to be unreliable, jeez, there's a lot. Continental units that are like, I wish you can combine them, you know? All right, I'm going to leave Rochambeau here. I got Washington's army with 9,000 men, 54 cannon. Rochambeau, I'm going to move that over there. 66 cannon, 10 cannon. That's all they brought, seriously. So I don't know what to do now. I'm going to try to hold at all costs so they don't go any further. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully with the French Navy there and the American Navy, maybe we can bombard them. I don't know. Maybe if the British attack me, I can. I don't know. I got 3,000 men there. It's not enough, man. It really isn't. In fact, it's so not enough that I'm gonna have to send more forces to Washington. It'll take 21 days to get there, but this is bad. They captured the depot too, so now Washington doesn't have a depot. That's even better. I got 17 engagement points, so what should I buy? I need artillery, man. Soldiers training. One regular replacement. That looks good. So this is going to be $5, and then this is going to be 8. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy these two things. This video is probably only going to go to like 6:45. Might even be earlier. I have a... Oh, crap. Oh, that's beautiful. Gotta love it. You send out an email, and it doesn't go, and it just tells you now. I have I have to do I have to do like a news thing. So if I get stopped at like 6:30, just understand that I'm trying to change the time to 7. Okay. I think I'm good to go. There's nothing else I can do. The British, even with the French in this war, I don't think I'm gonna win. Honestly, I just don't think I can win. How long would it take to get up there? 29 days? And I can't leave anybody behind. All right, let's do this. I'm going to hit the British here. I'm going to send some forces up here to occupy this. I'm going to break them, take them there, and I'll have this army, Campbell's brigade of 3,300 men, try to rain havoc in the south as best as I can. This is not good, guys. This is not good. I was hoping once the French come, like, it was just going to be beautiful, but it's not. Let me check the chat. I'm going to try to check the chat as often as I can. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. The one cool thing I love about this game is that, like, unlike the other series that I'm doing to end all wars, you don't. It's this is not a like there. How do I say? It's not a lot of troops to manage. Like, not a lot of units to manage. To end all wars is so big. You have to manage down to the division level, which is a lot considering World War One being millions of troops. You know. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Rochambeau is at to hold at all costs. Start building a depot. And he's hold at all costs. I can't let them go any further. So it's now or never. Mm. Okay, good. 7 o'clock. Why is Washington with this green thing? I don't want him with this green thing. He's supposed to be in defense and very good. American troops. I mean, we obviously outnumbered them more than 2-1, but I'll take any. I was gonna say any victory, but American defeat. 184 men. They lost 24 guys. Hopefully that destroys the entire British force that's there on their Sterling. Gosh. And I'm fighting them all the way up to Camden. Nice. 46 men lost. Alessandro 43. Yeah, I pretty much lost the entire wilderness. Where is this? Oh, okay, good. Sumter. Yeah, that's my boy. 28, 29. Beautiful. And now he's at Camden. I love Campbell, man. Give him a promotion. Smashed that British army into little bits and pieces. And I think I took their wagons too. I mean, the force is in not that great shape now, but hey, man, it's good now. I mean, it's better than it was before. So I'm holding Camden. I'm gonna have him come down and then meet up here. So we're fighting in the south. We're giving it a go. Jeez, this guy's still here, man. Come on. How often is this gonna happen? I got 10,000 men. Rochambeau got 4,400. He keeps losing men. I don't know how that's possible. Oh, crap. So that's what? 100, 136, 150, 170 compared to my 330. Okay. I think I could win that one. And it's becoming the winter, so look how slow this guy is. He just took Montreal, and he's now sieging this with the Loyalist unit. I guess old Johnny Burgoyne's sipping that tea, you know? Not tea, you know what I'm talking about. Whiskey. All right. I'm going to send these guys south to the West Indies. That's going to take 65 days. I'll pick up these units. I don't even... Should I pick up these units? 800 men. I could pick up some siege cannon. I don't know. Yeah, I'll pick them up. Why not? Oh, look, the British dropped some forces there. They're now besieging New Orleans. Gotta love it. The British are everywhere. They're freaking like a... Well, I mean, they at this point in the war, they are a massive superpower. They're the United States of then. Just a dictatorship, or, I mean, technically having a king. All right, I'm gonna have to send some forces west. I have no choice. Louis D. Patrol, defensive engineer. Kazimir Pulaski, defensive engineer. Baron. Training officer. Ooh, I like having him there. Northerner. He's charismatic and he's a patriot. Let's see if I can get him. Yeah, I am pulling some forces out, I know. 1,800 men from, oh gosh, I don't know about that. Power 115. They're going to be about the same. Jeez. All right, Lincoln. I'm going to send Lincoln with 1,100 men here. I'll send some Continentals his way. Why do you have to go this? That is the stupidest thing in the world. Don't you guys think? Wouldn't it be just easier to do this? 32 days? What the heck is going on? Whatever. Okay, so he's going to meet up there. I'll have Lincoln's Corps destroy this little freaking British unit, which leaves Washington with 9,000 men. Rochambeau over there. I hate leaving 1,000 men. Oh. I got 16 engagement points, which, let's see. I can get more volunteers from Europe. Yeah, let's get more volunteers from Europe. There's nothing else I could buy. And I need more bodies. All right, so I got this. The British army that was here is basically destroyed. They got another brigade down here that I'm not going to mess around with. Ooh, check this out. Promoting William Campbell will anger John Sullivan, who will feel that he has been passed over. You'll pay it. Seriously? John Sullivan's going to get pissed off? No offense, but he's a colonel. I'm going to promote him. I'm sorry, but he definitely deserves it. He freaking just smacked the British Army here, smacked the British Army here, smacked the British Army there, and took that. Sullivan hasn't done anything similar to that. Sorry, John. Sorry, Johnny. It's just the way it is. Chambly, whatever. I don't care. I don't know how they captured Newport. I guess maybe they dropped some by with their ships. That's the only thing I could think of. Campbell called off the assault on Camden as the soldiers were too exhausted. You took it anyway, so definitely deserve it. Yeah, and you destroyed that British army, so I'm extremely grateful for you, my friend. You raised 2 militia replacements. I have no idea where they are. Great. Where the heck are these militia replacements? I was looking forward all day to play this game, man. Where are my militia replacements? I got a guy there. Got a few guys there. And Prescott is just in bad shape. He's about to surrender with 981 men. And there's nothing I can do. Like, there's literally nothing I can do. So, sorry, Prescott. Just, it is what it is. I mean, even if I run down there, 63 days just to get to Augusta. So, there's no point. Did I check the Spanish? Still locked. Everybody's locked here. Everybody's locked. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Yeah, I think I lost Montgomery, guys. I don't see him anywhere. So he must have been lost along with the other couple of generals that I had there. I think maybe even Marquis de Lafayette. No, he's still here. Cool. But yeah, I think I lost Montgomery. Just because of Sullivan. All because of Sullivan. I just had an idea. I just had an idea. Hear me out. Check this out. What if I put Rochambeau on these boats and then drop him off here? I'll take New York City, but then the British can hit me here or hit me here and destroy the army in total. Yeah, it's not a good idea. I think just holding here would be good. We have the supplies and all that good stuff, so we're going to do that. We're going to take this from the British. And yeah, I think Arnold's gone too, right? Because he was here, I think. So I lost Arnold too. So I lost a lot of great commanders in this war. A lot of great commanders that I can't replace. Like, there's not any more that's going to come out of the woodwork. So it is what it is. I love this Apple Watch, man. I don't know if you guys have an Apple Watch. Tracks like how you sleep too if you wear it at night. So like usually like I'll wake up. I mean, yeah, like when I got this and I was like usually like checking, man, I feel like I got no sleep. I'll go on my phone and it'll tell me, yeah, like you kept waking up, you know. I was like, oh, get out of here. I didn't even realize that. All right, so Alexander, hopefully he's not too pissed. Um, engaging the British. I know I'm getting a penalty crossing this river, but I need Albany. And it's a stalemate. At 12 cannons to their 8. Ah, crap. I knew they were going to destroy me. I had a feeling. He brought the main army over too, or parts of it. Nice. I love Sumter, man. If I could promote him, I'm going to. Oh, the British came back, and they lost 3 cannon. Hopefully that cannon's mine now. Ah, they hit the freaking French fleet again. This little freaking fort. I wish I could take it. Maybe I should. What do you guys think? Take Augustin. I don't know how many troops they have there. Considering how many troops they have in the colonies, it might be a small force. You know what I'm saying? All right, Clinton still is just sitting there. Washington, Rochambeau, 9,000 men. Rochambeau with 4,400. And he's there with probably 19,000 or at least 15 to 17,000. Freaking British, man. Why does it take so much longer? Why? That's so weird. I don't know. All right, so Burgoyne's not going to come down this time. I got some information here. He has some forces there. The 1st Royal American Unit, Regiment, whatever. got supply wagons. I got some artillery from the British. Thank you, British. All right, so I got Campbell's Corps. He has new seniority of 18. And Sullivan's upset. Sullivan has like a 3 or 4 seniority. I'm upset. Why are you upset? Makes no sense. 58 days. That's too long. I don't know what to do with these guys. These guys are in bad shape. They're down to 671 troops. I mean, the only thing I can think of is 92. I would have to send the entire force. And he doesn't have any freaking supply. Let me give him some supply. Jeez. All right. Can you make a depot? Let's make a depot. Let's make this like a center of operations. I know the next thing he's going to go after is Charleston once he takes Savannah. This is going to be a big hit for me once I lose it. But there's nothing I can do. Power 38. Jeez, that's nothing. How bad is this French fleet? Power 609. Jeez, there's a big difference between my fleet and the French fleet. A little bit, right? Jeez. 17 and you have 4. Jeez, man. Come on. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm out of ideas. I feel like this war is just going on and on and on and on and on, and there's no end in sight. You know, like there's no end in sight. Like the British control everything. The moment I get some reinforcements, oh, there it shows up a British army of like 6,000. Oh, so I guess all my reinforcements have to go there. You know, like it's tough, man. And I have to extend militia service, which I don't have the money for. So hopefully maybe in December I'll get some money. Hopefully. I don't know what to do with this. Because they have a good number of troops. I think I have more cannon though. Maybe. I don't know. They're besieging me there. Oh my gosh. 18 victory points. I don't know how he's partially unsupplied. Received infantry, that's good. I I'm just gonna siege him. I hate that these take these little cities, man. It drives me nuts. All these little loyalists. It's time to decide militia service. Yeah, I can't. You could buy 1 volunteer unit. So I'm kind of curious. How do I buy the volunteer unit? It's not like I can. You know, in the other ones, you can click on this and it'll go into a queue, but it doesn't do it here. Okay. I think I'm, you know, like these turns, they go by quick because there's not much to do. Once it hits winter, like I said earlier, it's literally just, you know, cook by the fire, just wait until spring. In essence, that's the way the war goes. So, yeah. I'm going to send Marion down here with 721 men. I'll put them on boats, send them here to start the defense of Charleston, because I cannot lose Charleston. Savannah, it's going to hit, but I cannot lose Charleston. That's not possible. All right. Gosh, this is not good either here. And I can't just go back here. All right. Next turn. Jeez. 53% of my ammo is gone. Maybe I can have him build a fort here. I just don't know what a fort will do. I mean, the best I could do is put troops in it, and it'll stall the British unless they do a full fortified attack. But what am I going to do? Move up here? I don't know. I guess it's winter. Let's start building a fort. I could probably put maybe 2,000 or 3,000 men there. Maybe I'll hold them from coming here, and then if they move north, I can follow them and still keep New England good. You know what I'm saying? I just hope it's not gonna really drown his army. Maybe I should do it next month with Rochambeau's army. Because Washington, I need at 1356, ready to go. You know, at the moment's notice. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll have Rochambeau do it. All right, we're good to go. Next turn. So there's a new Mission Impossible movie coming out. Well, it's out now. I know it's gonna leave off with a cliffhanger because it says Mission Impossible, whatever the name is, Part 1. So I'm like, okay, well, there's gonna be a Part 2. I told them to defend. You guys saw that. Go back a couple of minutes. You saw I put them on defense. Sullivan, oh man, I wish I can have somebody replace him. He is literally letting me down completely. And there goes Savannah. American defeat. Yep. Savannah is now British. Maybe I could have the French show up here with their 2 regulars. Ooh. Oh, crap. He lost 333 power. I guess he was... I guess bombard, that's why. Chamama, you stu not, John. Okay. Roshem... you're not going to build it, are you? I have to build it, don't I? Why won't you build the bloody fort yourself? 238. How long would it take you to get there? 18 days. Let's do all-out attack. He only has 1 light infantry unit there. I'm really concerned now because Sullivan's here with 1,800 men, 11 cannon, which is basically nothing. If the British decide to head north, there's nothing stopping them. This is probably going to be my last turn. Yeah, this definitely got to be my last turn. We surrendered to Great Britain in this region. Lost 1 national morale. That's great. Prescott is partially unsupplied. Partially, just lost. Lincoln's Corps suffered 2. Infantry was pursued and destroyed. That's beautiful. German flats. Jeez, man. At least my navy is at dock now. I got some power back in it. Oh, William Prescott was killed during the Battle of Savannah. Jeez, I keep losing leaders. Check this out. Look at this. John Sullivan has been congratulated for his action against the enemy. New seniority 3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we lost that battle. Yep. I know we lost that battle, so I I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say or do or whatever. Where the bloody are the Spanish? Where the bloody are the rest of the French? I guess this was what John Adams was talking about. I'm watching John Adams' series on HBO Max, or they call it Max now, whatever. And he was just like, you know, you need to send more troops to America for us to win this war. Yeah, this is what he was talking about. An army of 4,400 men, right, and a couple of ships is not going to make a difference, right? Like we're still losing. Like we're not doing good. We're doing the opposite of good. We're doing horrendous. The only thing I'm concerned about, I could put them behind. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, oh! This didn't tell me the French have arrived with more troops. Who is this? De Grasse has arrived. They should have told me De Grasse has arrived. I didn't see anything here. I wonder if they just showed up or if they've been sitting there. So, I mean, this is 3,200 men. So what? How many troops is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8 is 5,600 men on the De Grasse. The only problem is, I think. Okay, I have a brigadier general here. Okay, that's good. French sent more soldiers. So now this is a good place to end the video. Actually, what should I do with these extra soldiers? Um, I strongly believe this is. I want your feedback, guys. Put comments in the comment section, please. Um, I'm thinking of dropping them here, and we move on Philadelphia. They have some loyalists there. They have some troops, but I feel like if I take it, it's gonna freak Clinton out so much so that he's gonna have to send troops south, right, and relieve Rochambeau's army and the Continental Army, and then I can have him. There's no forts around here, or I can have him join Rochambeau up here. But then again, if I do, we're looking at a stalemate, right? I really don't want to deal with a stalemate. The other option is I can have Roche. I'm sorry, excuse me. Whatever. De Grasse arrive here, drop troops here, take out this British unit, and then clear out the south, like which was my original plan. Take out this guy, Cornwallis, and then start moving north. But I think the primary focus is I really. What I'm really concerned about is Washington and Rochambeau's armies here. I'm really concerned about them for the purpose being is if the British come at me right now, I have the entrenchments, I can hold them. But if they head north with a sizable chunk, I don't know, man. It'll be tough. But if I drop the French here and I take this city, I liberate Philly. I could, sit in Philadelphia, with arms pointed outward, right? They'll take a big penalty crossing over. They'll have to move half their force, and I don't think he can move half his force. He can move maybe a quarter of it. Um, and in that case, then I can attack him. You know what I'm saying? But again, that other option's here. Drop them here, clear out the south, retake Savannah, which is a size 3 city. So I want your guys' feedback. Please put it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very curious. Should I head to Philly, take the capital back. It'll increase national morale, maybe get more militia, more Continentals into the army. Should I start in the south, work my way up, which was the original plan? Should I have them reinforce Rochambeau's army for an attack in the spring against the British here? What do you guys think? So I'm going to leave it right here. It's perfect timing, too. Patrick, hello, Jean. Who is your favorite Revolutionary War general, and what do you think is the most compelling what-if scenario of the war is? Ah, that's a great question. So, if I choose George Washington, obviously that's like a cheat, right? Just a cheat. I would have to say, I mean, by default, I'm gonna leave Washington out because that's the obvious choice. Washington's the best general, right? Some will argue, some won't. I'm actually going to probably say Nathaniel Greene, um, because he did something that Horatio Gates was not able to do. And I think his quote was, "We fight, get beat, rise, and fight again." Right? And he kept Cornwallis pinned in the South for a long time. I remember, I think he crossed the Roanoke into, like he was fighting, uh, hitting Cornwallis, losing, fighting again, losing, falling back all this time, and then crossing the river. And Cornwallis was just like, instead of like occupying major cities, instead of like, you know, basically keeping the entire South under his control and possibly moving north against Washington, he was fighting Greene's smaller army, and Greene had him occupied long enough for Washington to come down and pin them at Yorktown. So I think Greene is probably my favorite general. Um, Dan Morgan would probably be the runner-up. And the reason why I would say runner-up is he knew how to use the militia. You know, he actually, set up the militia to have, these were like his last advice to Nathaniel Greene: put your militia forward. So, and your Continentals behind them. So the moment the militia decide to run, you know, it's kind of like a Soviet era, I guess, thinking, like if your Continental militia start running, shoot. I think that was what was his advice. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it did work. The militia stood. Um, so that was a great thing for him to say, and he has some incredible stories. His attack in Quebec was, very historic. And then your other question was, what uh, and what do you think is the most compelling what if scenario of the war? That is a great question. Um, Most compelling what if scenario. I would have to say the most compelling what if scenario of the American Revolution is Montgomery, I'm sorry, Schuyler not taking Montreal. Schuyler sieging Montreal and sending his majority or a good chunk of his forces to aid Arnold's expedition on Quebec. It is believed by many scholars that that because taking Montreal, the British escaped and got to Quebec, and that made Quebec too strong to take, for the Continentals to take Quebec. Um, so if Schuyler just sieged Montreal, sent some forces to aid Arnold, and take Quebec, Canada would have been the 14th state in the United States. Canada would be part of the United States today, technically. Um, and then there are other, what if scenarios in that kind of alternate timeline kind of thing, if you want to look at it that way. Montgomery not being killed in the initial assault on Quebec. Um, I remember his words that he uttered. Follow me, you boys from New York, and Quebec will be ours. And then a grape shot killed him and a few other soldiers. Um, if that grape shot didn't hit Montgomery, they could have possibly took that city. But the what if of taking Quebec, making Canada the 14th state, would have definitely changed a lot of things. Burgoyne would have not been able to come down south and have the Battle of Saratoga. So then you got to ask yourself, Burgoyne didn't do that. That was a battle that tipped the French to join the American cause. Would an equivalent battle would have happened? Would have the French joined eventually? So it leads you down a very interesting what if scenario. All right, so I'm gonna save it here. Thank you for that for those questions, Patrick. I'm gonna do something like that with every video. Um, Maybe do some like research and give you a little bit more information about commanders and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. What should I do with these 6,000 French forces with these ships alongside it? Um, I'm not gonna drop them here, but definitely here, helping here, and then starting in the south, maybe retaking Savannah. So those are my three options. Please comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. I thrive on that. All right.